It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, we are in September of 2024, and it's a great month to be alive, friends, because there is a plethora of wonderful new music that has been dropped and now available for us to listen to just this month. Earlier this month, I chatted with Jordan Rudess about his brand new album, Permission to Fly. That was a fun conversation and wonderful music from Jordan. I've also recently interviewed Tony Levin, the bassist extraordinaire, about his brand new album, Bringing It Down to the Bass. I loved talking with Tony, and his music is excellent. Really, really fantastic. Nightwish has a brand new album that I've heard, I think, one or two tracks from, and I'm hoping to get to the rest of it very, very soon. John Anderson has a brand new album that I've heard a few tracks from, and it sounds great, like classic Yes sounds. It's really, really fantastic. And David Gilmour is out this month with a brand new album, and so, by popular demand, we're going to be listening to Luck and Strange, the brand new title track from David's new album. This is his fifth studio album, and it was released back on September 6th, just a few weeks ago. As I was reading in for this one, y'all, I see a lot of buzz about this album online, and I see that David has said that he feels this is his best work since Dark Side of the Moon, and that was over 50 years ago, y'all. So this should be a very special listen. I'm looking forward to hearing some of the sounds from it. The public agrees, I think. The album has debuted at number 1 on the UK albums chart, and David is launching a supporting tour that begins in Rome this coming Friday. And I still hold out hope of getting to see David perform live. Hope that that's going to be able to happen. The lyrics here are by Polly Sampson, who is David's wife, and David wrote the music. So we've got David Gilmour on guitar and lead vocals. Richard Wright, y'all, is on the electric piano and Hammond organ. Now, Richard's work was recorded during a jam session with David back in 2007. And sadly, as most of us know, Richard died the following year in 2008. But David has built onto that original recording, and he has built this version of the song for this album, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing this one. The fact that I'm picking this one is really because Richard's with him, and I'm just nostalgic to hear Richard playing with David again. We've also got Rob Gentry on the synths, Guy Pratt is on the bass, Steve DeStanislau is on the drums, and Adam Betts is on percussion, and Romany Gilmour, David's daughter, provides some backing vocals. So let's listen to the title track, friends. Here is Luck and Strange. This is the official music video. Off we go. Got a little slow jam. And filling in space like this on the keyboards is one of Richard's calling cards, right?
Shadow snake in my peripheral.
And the voice is still there, y'all.
Mesmerize me, bring it on. Heartbeats with fear here in the theater of my soul. You see, I hope it will go
6.
on and when the
96.
curtain call is done.
minor. And when the curtain call is done, morning always comes. Great line.
It was a fine time to be born. D-Mob, Happy Street, free milk for us all.
So we're going back in time here. It was a fine time to be born.
Right place to be sure.
A fine time in the right
Those
place.
dreaming spies and yeah, oh so pastoral. But let's hope it's not just luck and strange. A one-off, peaceful, golden age. That's a dark thought in the dark.
Wonderful. Really, really powerful lyrics. And just listen to the groove, y'all.
Seek what you won't find.
Nice.
A wasted life. Or so the ancients drop by to tell me. They drag me dry, but my oh my so far.
I love that little bridge section. It brought in the C sharp and the C natural, along with that E key, right? Both la and lay.
Quite the time to be born. Six-string masters of an expanding universe. It was a high time to be sure. Soaring and free from the bounds of the earth. But let's hope it's not just luck and strange. A one-off, peaceful, golden age. That's a dark thought in the dark. Time for this mortal man to love the child that holds my hand and the woman who smiles when I embrace her. These eyes stay dry, but my almighty child.
Trading some riffs. Dialogue between musicians. It's like watching the Beatles song that was recently resurrected from the shards of material that was left over, right? Getting to see Richard with David in this footage. it's going to fade out. Yeah, you know, Pink Floyd, their music, you know, which these two guys especially have a big hand in. The thing that I marvel about their music is how spacious it is and how unhurried it is and how patient it is to fill the space, to fill the time, and to explore these little sonic moments that can happen when we've got the time to explore and do a little improving within the cracks, within these slower grooves. And there's nobody that explores that like Richard does. He's got such a deft hand at giving just the right color to push the music and keep it going. And wow, what a treat to hear that wonderful tune, y'all. That lives up to the hype for sure. The song is about, I think, mortality and about aging and about the luck of the timing of our birth, right? And the desire to be good stewards of what's been handed down to us, so that this lucky time to be born continues to be lucky and not a curse for those who are born now, right? I think that's what they're talking about. And about this song, David said that we spent a load of time during and after lockdown talking about and thinking about being older and about mortality, those kinds of things. Polly has also found the experience of working with producer Charlie Andrew liberating. He wants to know what the songs are about. He wants everyone who's playing on them to have the ideas that are in the lyric informing their playing. I have particularly loved this project for that reason. That's what makes it special, friends. You know, when songs are, of course, music, but inherently when we say something is a song, we imply that there are lyrics, that there are words, that there's language there, and those have to work together. I know in some pieces that the language is kind of secondary to what the sounds are. In other times, the words are really inherently important, and the sounds could be, or at least take a secondary seat. But in special, lasting music, both of these elements really elevate each other to make the piece what it is, to make it that impactful for us. And it's a special, special thing. And, you know, friends, as I'm sitting here, I don't know, am I going to do this? I think I am. I'm going to stick around and listen to some more of David's music if you're up for it. When I didn't plan this, but when I announced that I was going to be reviewing this song on Sunday's live stream, I was contacted by several people who told me that I just had to listen and watch some of the footage of David's rehearsals for this upcoming tour. And that's what I want to do, friends. I looked this video up just before coming on, and it looks like everybody's interested in this. In just 3 weeks, this video that's about 20 minutes long has over 1.3 million views on YouTube, friends, and I'm curious to hear more from David. So while I'm here, friends, I'm gonna put the headphones back on and I'm gonna do this. You're welcome to stick around, but I'm gonna listen to some more music from David. Okay? I love any opportunity to watch him perform. Whether it's in front of tens of thousands of people or in a private rehearsal. So let's get to it, y'all. This is a Luck and Strange tour rehearsal video that it looks like they filmed just a few weeks ago. It looks like it was even live streamed. How about that? But I want to take a look at this. Like I said, it's about 20 minutes long, so strap in. We're going to listen to some more music. Here is David Gilmour and his band rehearsing for this upcoming tour. Here we go. Okay. Where are they? They're just in a ballroom, like a hotel ballroom somewhere. Cool. And a harp. I think that's his daughter on harp. I read that she plays harp as well. And I think this is the one that she plays on then. Or that she sings on. That would be Between 2 Points.
Put trust in an unknown.
Really?
Fell headlong into the arms
Okay.
of the force that stirred me. Unsteady to steady heart, and took me to a place I've never been.
She's enchanting, y'all.
A place I've never been since. Stopped hoping at an early age. Stopped guessing at an early age. Start accepting things from day one.
This is beautiful, y'all.
And then things can't go too wrong. Just let them walk all over you. Laugh through the punches and the pain.
That's the 4.
Let the lifeblood drain away from you.
Minor 1. They're in B minor.
They're right, you're wrong.
I would listen to her sing
Feeling the way they
all day.
look at you. Feel it in the way they treat you. Always the last to know. Always the first to leave. And when the sky begins to fall, the blame all along in you is yours. Wakes you with a fever at 5. Your guardian angel gives up the ghost. And you can see it in the way they look at you. Feel it in the way they treat you. Always the last to know. Always the first to leave. Just let them walk all over you. Laugh through the punches and the pain. Let the lifeblood drain away from you. They're right, you're wrong.
It's the same basic progression. They're in B minor, which is a great key for David, y'all. Comfortably numb, right? B minor. And it's a similar progression. I'm so glad I listened to this. This is also one of the new songs from the album. major 7th chord, down to 4. It's a song without a dominant. I love the backing synths, strings. My speed, friends. That was incredible. Oh boy. I think I know what this one is. So that'll be a backing track for them. So we go to E Dorian. You know, I've got Dark Side up behind me. I listen to it occasionally. It's been a while. Such a great album. Kind of the king of the slow groove, isn't he? Luck and Strange, Between 2 Points, and now Breathe. We're all relatively, moderate to slow in tempo, right? What a savvy move from David and the band, right? To record a rehearsal like this in a ballroom to generate buzz about what they're going to be doing on their new tour.
And all you touch, and all you see is all your life will ever be. Run, rabbit, run.
So you've got the 1 chord,
Forget the sun.
major 4, right? That's what makes a Dorian mode.
And when at last work is done, don't sit down. It's time to dig another one. How long you live and high you fly, but only if you ride the tide. Balanced on the biggest wave, you race towards an early grave.
Okay, so it's not the whole thing. They just give you a little bit of it. Ha ha! Wonder what time it is, y'all. So more music from Dark Side. Same key. That's up to Ray, then back down. chromatic motion up to the F sharp. David's ready to get going. Really great tuning on those toms. Great tour this is going to be, y'all. They sound great. My keyboard here, but I just can't play along. I just gotta watch, y'all. So that's E up to the F sharp. That's 4-1 in the relative major, with the major 7 chords.
For some, it's sinking and racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the stain in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter.
I love this album. Yeah. They go back to E minor for a little bit more breathe.
Home again. I like to be here when I can, and when I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire.
It's amazing that he's still
across the field
at the top of his game after all these years. This is so heartwarming.
Calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spells.
We got a little bit more time. I wonder what's going to happen next.
David, did you
This is
want me to
fun,
do
right?
Higher harmony on. Thought I had something more to say.
Yeah, go for it.
And I can jump to the higher one. Yeah.
Just pros all around him, right? They got a little bit more. I think they're going to play one more, y'all. So hang loose with me. Okay. Just imagine being like the worker at this hotel that just happens to overhear these guys rehearsing. Quite the house band. All right. A little faster. That's not a riff I recognize. I'm guessing this is from the new album.
I didn't think that this could be all that unto death do we, till I managed the law and magic the key after a night of hard drinking and ecstasy. It's softer than words
Love my half step.
spoken, written on paper that's shredded and torn.
Like down by half step.
Carved into stones, lying shattered and broken. Branches beckon along the wrong path. Winding
Ah!
up into
Tune up.
this
And it
dark,
stays there.
endless night that surrounds us. This dark and velvet night.
Dark and Velvet Nights. That's one of the tracks from the new album.
It's softer than words that are spoken, painted as slogans flung to the line. Written on slips
It sounds like
as the
Lay.
hunters wait smoking. A leap of faith, the odds sky high. Say goodbye to
I hear that it's
love
2
so much.
to 5.
Don't like to make promises that I can't keep. Don't want to hurt this old heart or lose my sleep. Thinking how will we part? Will you hold my
That's
hand?
5.
Between this breath and breath, there's this airlock of time. This airlock of time.
Keys changing throughout this.
This dark, velvet night that surrounds us. This dark, velvet night, I will wrap around us. Softer than words that are spoken in the town of great city, toppled and drowned, engraved on gold rings or some other love token. No wall, no
I love it.
to sanctify this dark and
It's like 2
cold
half diminished to 5. And then it stays on F. sound great, y'all. Live, it sounds great already. I mean, come on. All right. They were excited about it. That's amazing, friends. I'm so happy that I did that. I'm so happy that y'all alerted me to the existence of this. There's so many tours that I want to get to, and they're all so darn expensive, y'all, but the music and the musicians are worthy, and so I'll try to get to as many as I can. Woo! David, come to the United States. I'll try to find you, man. That's wonderful stuff. Congratulations. So, we end up hearing 5. No, how many? So there were, in that little video, there was Between 2 Points. I'm just looking at the track list here. We had Breathe and Time from Dark Side of the Moon. That was cool. And then they finished up with Dark and Velvet Nights. So we got Dark and Velvet Nights from the new album, Between 2 Points, with some lead vocals from David's daughter, Romany. That was beautiful, y'all. And then we heard the title track, Luck and Strange. What a fun episode this turned out to be. Really, really fantastic. You know, y'all, I just recently had the pleasure of reviewing David's very first studio album, a self-titled album that he put out in 1978. And I absolutely loved it. It was really interesting for me to hear David playing back in the day without Roger's influence. That's one of the things that I said as I was wrapping up that particular reaction. And all these years later, it's, the music is not cynical. It's not glass half empty. It's glass half full. It's an optimistic, it's an hopeful, it's a let's learn from our past and look forward type of idea. I love Polly's lyrics here. They're just breathtaking. And, at 78 years old, he looks to be in as good a form as we remember and expect. He sounds great. His voice is strong. His guitar playing is just as buttery and subtle and just right as I remember it being. And it was just really touching and wonderful for me to have the opportunity to listen to all of this music that he is now putting out. Y'all, get out and see this tour if you can. Buy this album if you can. I'm going to have it on my list for sure. I don't have it yet, but you can bet that I will very soon. I love this music that, especially in this era as we're still kind of coming out of the worldwide pandemic and finding our footing again. Music that is as touching and tuned in to the world and to the state of the world, to the current events. And, as this, it's really, really, it just grabs you, right? It's connected to our experience, and at least it's connected to mine, and that's why it grabs me. And I think that's why so many people have really been touched by this and have sought this out. Over 1.3 million views on this new tour rehearsal footage in just over 3 weeks, and his album is already at the top of the charts, and he starts his new tour this weekend, y'all. So good on you, David. Welcome back, and congratulations on all the music. It's awesome. It's just my opinion, but That's what I think. So thank y'all very much for hanging out with me today. This ended up being a longer episode than I was planning, but why not, right? We're here to listen to music. Let's listen to music. And it was wonderful to listen to some new music from David Gilmour. His new album is Luck and Strange. I could not recommend it more highly. I look forward to getting it myself. And I'm very thankful, like I said, for this opportunity to listen to some of his new music with all of you. I thank you for being with me. Thanks, friends. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.